Stoic method.
Welcome, everyone. In today's fast-paced and complex world, making decisions can often feel like navigating a labyrinth. Amidst this chaos, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism emerges as a beacon, offering timeless guidance. In this video, we'll explore 4 Stoic principles that can profoundly streamline your decision-making process. These aren't just lofty philosophical ideals, they are practical tools, more relevant now than ever, to help you make choices that resonate with your deepest values and long-term aspirations. Prepare to embark on a journey that will not only enlighten your mind, but also empower your everyday choices. Stoicism, founded in the 3rd century BC, is more than a philosophy. It's a way of life. It emphasizes virtue, rationality, and emotional control. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus weren't just philosophers, they were practitioners who navigated life's complexities with a calm and focused mind. In our era, bombarded with endless choices and distractions, adopting a Stoic mindset in decision-making isn't just helpful, it's essential. It slices through the noise, enabling us to focus on what truly matters. Let's visualize this. Imagine your mind as a serene lake, undisturbed by the winds of external circumstances. This is the mental clarity Stoicism strives for, a clarity we'll explore in these principles. 1. Distinguish between what you can control and what you can't. Imagine yourself in a bustling city center, surrounded by a whirlwind of activity. Amidst this, you remain focused on your path, undeterred by the uncontrollable chaos around you. This metaphor illustrates the Stoic principle of understanding the dichotomy of control. In decision-making, this translates to concentrating on your actions and choices, rather than fixating on unpredictable outcomes. By adopting this mindset, you reduce feelings of anxiety and indecision. You learn to release the weight of external factors, channeling your energy into what you can influence, your own actions, responses, and inner resilience. Metaphorical illustration. Think of life as a garden. You can plant seeds, your actions, water them, your dedication, and nurture them, your commitment. But you cannot control the weather, external circumstances. This metaphor underlines the importance of focusing on what you can influence, your own actions and attitudes, while accepting that some aspects are beyond your control. 2. Use reason over emotion. Stoicism advocates for a balanced approach to emotions. It doesn't suggest that we should ignore or suppress our feelings, but rather that we should not let them be the sole driver of our decisions. Picture emotions as passengers in a vehicle. They can offer guidance and insight, but they should not be behind the wheel. Decisions should be navigated with a calm, rational mind. This involves objectively analyzing the pros and cons of each option and contemplating their long-term consequences. By taking a step back and viewing our emotions as one part of a larger decision-making process, we ensure that our choices are thoughtful and not impulsively driven. Personal anecdote. Once, in a heated moment, I hastily sent an angry email to a colleague. The immediate regret was overwhelming. This impulsive act, driven by frustration, damaged a valuable work relationship. It was a stark lesson in the importance of taking a step back to reflect, rather than reacting in the heat of emotion. 3. Align decisions with your core values. Stoicism teaches us that living in harmony with our inner nature and virtues is the key to genuine happiness. This principle encourages us to make decisions that are in line with our core values and principles. Before making a decision, it's beneficial to ask, does this action align with my core values? Will it lead me toward a life that is virtuous and meaningful? Decisions that are deeply rooted in our personal values are more likely to bring us long-term satisfaction and fulfillment. They resonate with our true selves and guide us toward a life that feels authentic and purposeful. Interactive element. Now, I invite you to pause the video and reflect. What are the core values that guide your life? How do these values shape your daily decisions? Jot down your thoughts and feel free to share them in the comments below. Let's learn from each other's guiding principles. 4. Reflect on the impermanence of life. The Stoic practice of memento mori involves contemplating the transient nature of life. When applied to decision-making, this principle reminds us to evaluate the significance and urgency of our choices. Recognizing that life is fleeting helps to prioritize decisions that are truly meaningful and discard those that are trivial or inconsequential. This mindset instills a sense of clarity and purpose, urging us to make the most of the time we have and to focus on decisions that shape our lives positively and meaningfully. Case study: Steve Jobs, profoundly influenced by the impermanence of life, embraced bold and innovative decisions. His awareness of mortality fueled his visionary approach, leading to groundbreaking products like the iPhone. Jobs' philosophy highlights how recognizing life's transience can inspire extraordinary creativity and impactful decision-making. Now, as you ponder these principles, ask yourself these questions. How often do my emotions drive my decisions? Am I focusing on elements within my control? Are my choices a reflection of my deepest values? How does the awareness of life's impermanence influence my decision-making? These questions are not just rhetorical, they are invitations to introspection, guiding you towards more mindful and purposeful decision-making. Let's consider diverse examples. Cato the Younger, a Stoic, consistently aligned his decisions with his principles, regardless of consequences. In a different realm, consider a school teacher who applies Stoicism to handle classroom challenges, making ethical and impactful decisions daily. Or a nurse who, amidst a healthcare crisis, uses these principles to stay focused and compassionate. These stories, spanning various walks of life, illustrate the universality and practicality of Stoic principles in decision-making. In conclusion, these 4 Stoic principles offer more than just a framework for effective decision-making. They provide a compass for a meaningful life. They teach us to focus on what we can control, to choose reason over emotion, to align our decisions with our values, and to embrace the impermanence of life. Integrating these principles into your daily life doesn't just lead to better decisions, it paves the way for a more thoughtful, purposeful, and fulfilling existence. For those who wish to dive deeper into Stoicism and its application in modern life, I encourage you to subscribe for more content. Delve into the writings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus for richer insights. Remember, each decision you make is a step toward the life you envision. Embrace these Stoic principles and witness the transformation in your decision-making process. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey towards wiser living. Your next decision could be the one that changes your life.
The Stoic Method.
Hello friends, and welcome. Today we're diving into a fascinating aspect of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's incredibly relevant in our hectic modern lives. Stoicism teaches us about maintaining inner peace, not just surviving life's storms, but thriving in them. Let me share a personal story to kick this off. Once, overwhelmed by work stress, I turned to Stoic wisdom and discovered a tranquil mind amidst chaos. I'll guide you through this journey, exploring 7 habits that disrupt our tranquility and how to conquer them. Stoicism, born in the heart of ancient Greece, is a philosophy for living in harmony with oneself and the world. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus taught the importance of self-control, resilience, and rational thinking. They believed that peace comes from within and isn't shaken by external events. This message is a beacon for us today, navigating a world brimming with distractions and pressures. 1. Excessive worry about the future. Worrying about what hasn't happened yet can paralyze us in the present. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. Seneca's profound insight, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," rings true here. Reflect on the moments your future worries overshadowed present joys. Can you recall instances where the anticipated problems never materialized? Focus on actionable steps in the present rather than the uncertainties of the future. 2. Holding grudges and fostering resentment. Grudges can consume our mental energy. Stoicism encourages us to release these feelings for our own well-being. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Reflect on the emotional weight of grudges. How do they affect your daily life? Consider the liberation that forgiveness can bring. It doesn't mean condoning the action, but freeing yourself from the burden of resentment. 3. Overindulgence in sensory pleasures. Sensory pleasures, while enjoyable, can lead to an imbalance when overindulged. Stoicism doesn't preach austerity, but advocates for moderation. As Epictetus put it, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Examine your life for areas of excess. This could be anything from overeating to excessive screen time. How might moderation in these areas bring you more peace? 4. Neglecting personal values and integrity. Aligning actions with personal values is crucial for inner harmony. Stoicism promotes living a life of virtue and integrity. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Think about areas where your actions may not align with your values. Making even small adjustments to live more authentically can greatly enhance your sense of peace. 5. Engaging in negative self-talk and pessimism. Our inner dialogue shapes our reality. Stoicism teaches us the importance of nurturing a positive mindset. Epictetus suggested focusing on the positive aspects of life to foster a peaceful mind. Reflect on your self-talk. Is it mostly negative or positive? Challenge pessimistic thoughts and replace them with affirmations or positive reflections. A simple daily practice of gratitude can significantly alter your perspective. 6. Being driven by external validation and material success. Seeking happiness in external validation or material success is a never-ending quest. Stoicism teaches that true contentment comes from within. Seneca's wisdom, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, is particularly relevant. Reflect on how much your inner peace is tied to external accolades or possessions. Consider the freedom and peace that come from valuing your own judgment and finding satisfaction in personal growth and achievements. 7. Resistance to change and lack of adaptability. Life is full of changes, and resistance to them can cause distress. Stoicism advocates embracing change and being adaptable. Marcus Aurelius said, "Be like the headland, on which the waves break constantly, which stands firm." How do you handle unexpected changes? Practicing adaptability doesn't mean giving up your essence. It means evolving and growing in response to life's inevitable changes. Reflect on past changes and how adapting to them might have led to personal growth and new opportunities. Remember, these applications aren't just theoretical, they're practical steps for everyday life. By implementing these Stoic principles, you can start to dismantle the habits that disrupt your inner peace and build a more serene, balanced life. Consider Cato the Younger, a Roman statesman known for his staunch stoicism, who faced immense political turmoil and opposition. Despite these challenges, Cato remained unshaken in his principles, embodying the Stoic ideal of inner peace amidst external chaos. He prioritized his values over popular opinion, demonstrating how steadfast adherence to one's principles can provide tranquility and strength, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. His life is a testament to the power of Stoicism in maintaining personal integrity and peace. Or consider the story of Sarah, a high-level executive in a fast-paced tech company. Facing burnout from constant work stress and high expectations, she turned to Stoicism for solace. By applying Stoic principles, Sarah learned to differentiate between what was within her control and what wasn't. She started to focus on her responses to external pressures, rather than trying to control the uncontrollable. This shift not only reduced her anxiety, but also improved her decision-making and overall well-being, showcasing Stoicism's relevance in contemporary life. To recap, these 7 habits: excessive worry, holding grudges, overindulgence, neglecting values, negative self-talk, seeking external validation, and resisting change, can shatter our inner peace. Understanding and overcoming them, let us embrace Stoicism's timeless wisdom for a more serene life. If you're keen on deepening your understanding of Stoicism and enhancing your life, consider subscribing for more content. Dive into the works of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus for a treasure trove of knowledge. Remember, mastering inner peace is a continuous journey. Each step forward is towards a more contented existence. Thanks for joining me on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. Share your stories of overcoming these habits in the comments, and let's grow together.
The Stoic Method.
Hello, dear viewers, and welcome. Today we delve into a topic that touches us all: failure. Whether in our personal lives or our careers, the sting of failure can feel like an insurmountable obstacle. But what if we could transform our view of failure? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers us a unique lens through which to view our setbacks. In this video, we'll explore 8 powerful Stoic lessons that teach us to see failure not as an end, but as a crucial step toward success. Join me as we uncover how to turn life's inevitable challenges into opportunities for growth. Stoicism, born in the heart of ancient Greece and Rome, champions self-control, bravery, and wisdom as pathways to true happiness. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus believed that our responses to events, especially failures, are under our control. In a world that often equates success with worth, Stoicism offers a refreshing, empowering alternative. It urges us to view failure not as a defeat but as a chance for growth and learning. Let's see how this philosophy can reshape our modern lives. 1. Understanding what is within your control. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor steeped in Stoic philosophy, faced constant battles and political challenges. He emphasized focusing on actions and attitudes rather than external outcomes. This Stoic lesson is vital in dealing with failure. Recognizing that we control our efforts and reactions, but not always the results, can be liberating. It's about directing our energy towards what we can change and accepting what we cannot. This mindset shift turns our perception of failure from a personal defeat to a part of life's natural flow. 2. Seeing failure as an opportunity to learn. Stoicism encourages us to view failure as a crucial learning step. Each setback is an opportunity to pause, reflect, and strategize. My own journey in public speaking serves as a perfect example. After a particularly challenging speech, I took time to analyze my performance, identifying areas for improvement. This Stoic approach transforms failures into valuable lessons, fostering a mindset of continuous learning and growth. 3. Embracing impermanence and change. Epictetus, who rose from slavery to become a revered Stoic philosopher, taught that embracing life's constant changes builds resilience. He believed in the impermanence of all things, including our failures and successes. This perspective encourages us to view setbacks as temporary, fostering an attitude of resilience and adaptability. When we understand that no failure is final, we are more likely to persist and succeed. 4. Cultivating resilience. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher who navigated immense personal and political challenges, exemplifies resilience. He viewed each obstacle as an opportunity to strengthen his character. Resilience, a core Stoic virtue, involves developing mental toughness to bounce back from failures. It's about seeing every challenge as a step towards eventual success, much like a muscle that grows stronger with each exertion. 5. Maintaining perspective. Keeping a broader perspective is vital in Stoicism. It teaches us to view our failures in the context of our whole life journey. A setback that seems monumental today might be a minor blip in the grand scheme of things. This perspective helps to mitigate the immediate emotional impact of failure and encourages a more balanced, long-term view of our experiences. 6. Practicing self-compassion. While Stoicism promotes resilience and perseverance, it also emphasizes the importance of self-compassion. Acknowledging our efforts and treating ourselves kindly in the face of failure is crucial for emotional well-being. It's a balance between striving for improvement and understanding our human limitations and fallibility. 7. Avoiding the trap of negative self-talk. Stoicism advises us against indulging in negative self-talk. Instead, it promotes objective, rational thinking. After a failure, it's essential to assess what happened critically, but without labeling oneself as a failure. This discipline in thought helps in overcoming setbacks more effectively and maintaining a healthy self-image. 8. Preparing for future challenges. The final Stoic lesson is about using our failures to prepare for future challenges. Reflecting on setbacks and extracting lessons from them equips us for similar future obstacles, increasing our chances of success. It's about adopting a proactive approach, where each failure becomes a stepping stone towards greater achievements. By incorporating these Stoic principles, we can fundamentally change our approach to failure, seeing it not as an endpoint, but as an integral part of our journey toward success and personal growth. Now let's pause for a moment. Reflect on your own experiences with failure. How have your reactions shaped your journey? Which Stoic lesson resonates with you the most, and how can you apply it to transform your approach to future challenges? Think about Seneca's life, a Stoic philosopher and advisor to Emperor Nero, who faced immense trials. He was exiled, endured accusations of conspiracy, and navigated the treacherous politics of ancient Rome. Despite these hardships, Seneca's writings reflect his Stoic beliefs in embracing challenges as opportunities for personal growth. His letters and essays reveal insights into resilience, the impermanence of suffering, and the importance of maintaining moral integrity in the face of adversity. His life is a powerful example of how Stoic principles can guide us through even the most daunting trials. To wrap up, these 8 Stoic lessons provide a robust framework for redefining and overcoming failure. Understanding our sphere of control, seeing failures as learning opportunities, embracing change, building resilience, maintaining perspective, practicing self-compassion, avoiding negative self-talk, and preparing for future challenges empower us to approach setbacks constructively. Stoicism doesn't just help us cope with failure, it equips us to emerge stronger and more prepared for success. For those keen to dive deeper into Stoicism and its relevance today, consider subscribing for more insights. Explore the enduring wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, and let their teachings enrich your life. Remember, in the Stoic view, every failure is a step toward growth, learning, and ultimately, success. Thank you for joining this journey of embracing failure with the strength and wisdom of Stoicism.
The Stoic method.
Welcome, everyone. In the ever-evolving landscape of our modern lives, the art of self-discipline emerges as a cornerstone of personal strength and stability. Today, we dive deep into the ancient yet timeless philosophy of Stoicism, not just a cluster of ideas, but a practical toolkit for mastering self-discipline. This philosophy, rooted in virtue, wisdom, and rationality, is more than relevant in our hectic lives. It's essential. It empowers us to face life's myriad challenges with unwavering inner strength. Stoicism, as imparted by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, revolves around discerning what we can change and accepting what we cannot. This philosophy encourages us to meet life's trials with a balanced blend of virtue and reason, focusing our efforts on our own actions and attitudes. It's about shaping our responses to be within our control, rather than being tossed about by external forces. Embracing Stoicism opens the door to a life marked by discipline, focus, and fulfillment. 1. Embrace challenges as opportunities. Life's hurdles are hidden opportunities for growth. When confronting a tough project at work or a personal dilemma, view it as a chance to strengthen your character and skills. Each challenge is a test of your resilience, pushing you to adapt, learn, and emerge stronger than before. 2. Finding tranquility amidst turmoil. In a world brimming with chaos, maintaining a tranquil mind is vital. Practice serenity, especially when stressed. This might involve mindful breathing or a quick meditation. These moments of calm allow you to respond thoughtfully to adversity, embodying the Stoic virtue of measured, rational reaction. 3. Align actions with core values. Discipline begins with actions that reflect your values. Identify what truly matters to you: honesty, compassion, responsibility, and let these principles guide your choices. Whether in professional decisions or personal relationships, this alignment ensures your actions not only serve your goals, but also enrich your character. 4. Choosing long-term fulfillment. Stoicism teaches us to favor lasting satisfaction over fleeting pleasure. Set goals that offer long-term benefits and patiently work towards them, resisting the temptation of immediate but short-lived gratifications. This practice of delayed gratification strengthens your willpower and leads to more substantial and rewarding achievements. 5. The power of reflection. Regular introspection is a gateway to self-improvement. Dedicate time each day to reflect on your decisions and actions. Assess whether they align with your long-term goals and values. This daily audit allows you to course-correct and reinforces your commitment to personal growth and disciplined living. 6. Focus on your sphere of influence. Differentiating between what you can and cannot control is crucial. Channel your energy towards your own actions and attitudes. This focus minimizes wasted effort on external factors and empowers you to make meaningful changes in your life, fostering a sense of control and efficacy in your endeavors. 7. Establishing a structured life. A disciplined life thrives on routine. Develop a balanced schedule that includes work, exercise, rest, and self-improvement. This structure provides a framework for productivity and progress, while ensuring you don't neglect important aspects of your well-being, like physical health and relaxation. 8. Building resilience. Stoicism isn't about enduring hardships passively, it's about learning and growing from them. Embrace challenges, not as setbacks, but as opportunities to develop resilience. This mindset helps you overcome obstacles, adapt to change, and emerge from difficulties with increased strength and wisdom. 9. Setting achievable objectives. Effective self-discipline involves realistic goal setting. Break down your ambitions into smaller, manageable tasks. This approach keeps you motivated and makes progress tangible. Celebrating these smaller victories along the way reinforces your commitment and brings you step by step closer to your larger aspirations. 10. The art of mindfulness. Present moment awareness enhances self-discipline. Practice mindfulness through activities like meditation, deep breathing, or simply being fully engaged in the current task. This focus on the present helps you avoid distractions, reduces stress, and leads to more deliberate and thoughtful actions. 11. Simplify to amplify. Simplifying your life helps concentrate your energies on what's important. This might mean decluttering your living space, streamlining your daily tasks, or letting go of unnecessary commitments. By removing these distractions, you can focus more effectively on your goals, values, and personal growth. 12. Pursuit of continuous growth. Stoicism encourages a lifelong commitment to self-improvement. Always seek ways to broaden your knowledge, improve your skills, and refine your character. Whether it's through continuous learning, seeking feedback, or challenging yourself with new experiences. This pursuit of growth keeps you moving forward and evolving. Now take a moment to introspect. Consider how often you integrate these Stoic principles into your daily life. Reflect on specific aspects of your routine where embracing Stoic wisdom could significantly improve your self-discipline, emotional resilience, and overall sense of well-being. Are there untapped opportunities for growth? Marcus Aurelius, even as a Roman emperor amid opulence and authority, personified Stoicism, prioritizing humility and discipline. His reflective work, Meditations, provides profound insights into his Stoic practices, revealing a commitment to self-discipline and philosophical contemplation amidst the trappings of immense power. Admiral James Stockdale, a contemporary exemplar of Stoicism, effectively applied these ancient principles throughout his grueling 7-year captivity in the Vietnam War. His Stoic approach, focusing on mastering his responses to the uncontrollable and embracing only what was within his control, was instrumental in safeguarding his mental resilience under extreme adversity. Our exploration of these 12 Stoic insights for mastering self-discipline has revealed a blueprint for both personal and professional growth. By embracing challenges, fostering inner peace, aligning our actions with our values, and concentrating on what we can control, we unlock a more disciplined, rewarding life. Remember the words of Epictetus, "No man is free who is not master of himself." May these words inspire you as you strive for mastery over self-discipline. If this journey into Stoicism and self-discipline has sparked your interest, please subscribe for more enlightening content. For additional exploration, I recommend The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Until we meet again, continue your pursuit of discipline and excellence.
The Stoic Method.
Hello friends, and welcome. Today we're diving into a fascinating aspect of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's incredibly relevant in our hectic modern lives. Stoicism teaches us about maintaining inner peace, not just surviving life's storms, but thriving in them. Let me share a personal story to kick this off. Once, overwhelmed by work stress, I turned to Stoic wisdom and discovered a tranquil mind amidst chaos. I'll guide you through this journey, exploring 7 habits that disrupt our tranquility and how to conquer them. Stoicism, born in the heart of ancient Greece, is a philosophy for living in harmony with oneself and the world. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus taught the importance of self-control, resilience, and rational thinking. They believed that peace comes from within and isn't shaken by external events. This message is a beacon for us today, navigating a world brimming with distractions and pressures. 1. Excessive worry about the future. Worrying about what hasn't happened yet can paralyze us in the present. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. Seneca's profound insight, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," rings true here. Reflect on the moments your future worries overshadowed present joys. Can you recall instances where the anticipated problems never materialized? Focus on actionable steps in the present rather than the uncertainties of the future. 2. Holding grudges and fostering resentment. Grudges can consume our mental energy. Stoicism encourages us to release these feelings for our own well-being. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Reflect on the emotional weight of grudges. How do they affect your daily life? Consider the liberation that forgiveness can bring. It doesn't mean condoning the action, but freeing yourself from the burden of resentment. 3. Overindulgence in sensory pleasures. Sensory pleasures, while enjoyable, can lead to an imbalance when overindulged. Stoicism doesn't preach austerity, but advocates for moderation. As Epictetus put it, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Examine your life for areas of excess. This could be anything from overeating to excessive screen time. How might moderation in these areas bring you more peace? 4. Neglecting personal values and integrity. Aligning actions with personal values is crucial for inner harmony. Stoicism promotes living a life of virtue and integrity. Marcus Aurelius.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're unraveling the truths about Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's not only survived but thrived into the 21st century. Popular yet often misunderstood, Stoicism is more than just a collection of quotes or a stoic response to life's challenges. It's a profound, practical philosophy that provides essential insights for modern living. As we dive into what Stoicism truly means, I invite you to reflect on how its accurate understanding can profoundly impact our lives today. Join me in this enlightening journey to rediscover Stoicism. Stoicism, at its core, is about cultivating self-control and resilience to transcend destructive emotions. It asserts that true happiness lies in virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Renowned Stoic thinkers, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, didn't just seek to understand the world, but to navigate it virtuously. Their teachings, far from being outdated, address our modern struggles head-on, offering timeless wisdom for dealing with stress, achieving happiness, and living ethically. 1. Stoicism is about suppressing emotions. This widespread misconception misinterprets Stoicism as advocating for the suppression of all emotions. However, Stoicism, in its essence, encourages the understanding and management of emotions, not their denial. It guides us to establish a healthy relationship with our feelings, urging us to react to them with reason and constructive action. This nuanced approach is crucial in a world where emotional intelligence is increasingly recognized as vital alongside intellectual ability. By understanding our emotions and their origins, we learn to respond to life situations with clarity and wisdom, rather than being impulsively driven by fleeting feelings. 2. Stoicism means indifference to the world. Often mistaken for apathy, Stoicism is sometimes wrongly equated with a lack of concern for worldly matters. In contrast, Stoicism encourages active engagement in the world and a conscientious performance of societal roles. It's about caring deeply and genuinely for life's critical aspects, while maintaining a sense of tranquility in the face of external chaos. This philosophy teaches us to distinguish between what is within our control and what isn't, urging us to invest our energy wisely in actions that are within our sphere of influence. Lesson 3. Stoics are unemotional. The idea that Stoics are devoid of emotions is a gross oversimplification. Stoicism acknowledges that emotions are a natural part of human experience. The philosophy, however, emphasizes mastering harmful emotions through reasoned thought. A Stoic experiences the full range of human emotions, but learns not to be overwhelmed by them, maintaining a balanced and composed demeanor. Stoicism teaches that it's not the emotions themselves that are problematic, but our reactions to them. By understanding our emotional triggers and responses, we can navigate life more smoothly. Number 4. Stoicism is pessimistic. Some view Stoicism as inherently pessimistic, focusing unduly on negative aspects of life. In reality, Stoicism promotes a form of realistic optimism. It teaches the practice of premeditatio malorum, which involves the anticipation of potential challenges, not as a form of worry but as a preparation tool. This mental exercise is designed to fortify us against life's inevitable difficulties, enabling us to face them with a resilient and prepared mindset. Number 5. Stoicism is only for the intellectually elite. The belief that Stoicism is exclusively for the intellectually elite is a misconception. Stoicism offers practical wisdom that is accessible and applicable to everyone, irrespective of their intellectual background. Its teachings provide a framework for living a more fulfilling life, addressing universal themes such as dealing with adversity, personal growth, and the pursuit of virtue. These principles are not confined to academic discourse, but are meant to be lived and practiced in everyday life. Number 6. Stoicism ignores pleasure and comfort. It's often misunderstood that Stoicism advocates a life devoid of pleasure and comfort. Rather, Stoicism warns against the overindulgence in and dependence on transient joys. The philosophy teaches the enjoyment of life's pleasures, but with a mindful awareness of their fleeting nature. It encourages a balanced approach to happiness, recognizing that while pleasures are part of life, they should not be the sole focus or become a source of attachment. 7. Stoicism is outdated. Some may claim that Stoicism, as an ancient philosophy, has no place in the modern world. On the contrary, the principles of Stoicism are remarkably relevant today. Its focus on personal responsibility, inner peace, and ethical living resonate strongly in our contemporary, often chaotic society. Stoicism provides timeless guidance for leading a life that is both meaningful and grounded, offering insights into how to handle the complexities and uncertainties of modern existence. Now reflect on these misconceptions. How have they shaped your understanding of Stoicism? Can recognizing the truths behind these misconceptions alter how you might integrate Stoic principles in your life? I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Let's engage in a meaningful discussion and learn from each other's perspectives on Stoicism. Consider Admiral James Stockdale, who relied on Stoicism during his time as a prisoner of war. His story is a powerful testament to Stoicism's practicality, a philosophy not just in theory, but as a lifeline. Moreover, let's look at everyday examples, people using Stoic principles to manage stress, make ethical decisions, or navigate personal challenges. These stories highlight Stoicism's versatility and adaptability to various life situations. In debunking these 7 misconceptions, we reveal a Stoicism that's dynamic, practical, and deeply relevant. It's a philosophy that champions emotional intelligence, active participation in the world, and resilience. As you go about your life, remember the true essence of Stoicism, a guide for leading a fulfilled, virtuous existence. It's not just a philosophy of the past, but a beacon for the future. If you're inspired to delve deeper into Stoicism, consider subscribing for more insightful content. Explore the works of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, and discover how their wisdom can be applied to your life. I recommend starting with Marcus Aurelius' Meditations or Seneca's Letters from a Stoic for an insightful read. Understanding Stoicism correctly is the first step to harnessing its powerful principles. Thank you for joining me on this journey to rediscover Stoicism, and don't forget to share your Stoic experiences and insights. Together, let's explore this rich philosophical tradition and its application in our modern world.
The Stoic method.
Hello friends, and welcome. Today we're diving into a fascinating aspect of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's incredibly relevant in our hectic modern lives. Stoicism teaches us about maintaining inner peace, not just surviving life's storms, but thriving in them. Let me share a personal story to kick this off. Once, overwhelmed by work stress, I turned to Stoic wisdom and discovered a tranquil mind amidst chaos. I'll guide you through this journey, exploring 7 habits that disrupt our tranquility and how to conquer them. Stoicism, born in the heart of ancient Greece, is a philosophy for living in harmony with oneself and the world. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus taught the importance of self-control, resilience, and rational thinking. They believed that peace comes from within and isn't shaken by external events. This message is a beacon for us today, navigating a world brimming with distractions and pressures. 1. Excessive worry about the future. Worrying about what hasn't happened yet can paralyze us in the present. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. Seneca's profound insight, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," rings true here. Reflect on the moments your future worries overshadowed present joys. Can you recall instances where the anticipated problems never materialized? Focus on actionable steps in the present rather than the uncertainties of the future. 2. Holding grudges and fostering resentment. Grudges can consume our mental energy. Stoicism encourages us to release these feelings for our own well-being. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Reflect on the emotional weight of grudges. How do they affect your daily life? Consider the liberation that forgiveness can bring. It doesn't mean condoning the action, but freeing yourself from the burden of resentment. 3. Overindulgence in sensory pleasures. Sensory pleasures, while enjoyable, can lead to an imbalance when overindulged. Stoicism doesn't preach austerity, but advocates for moderation. As Epictetus put it, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Examine your life for areas of excess. This could be anything from overeating to excessive screen time. How might moderation in these areas bring you more peace? 4. Neglecting personal values and integrity. Aligning actions with personal values is crucial for inner harmony. Stoicism promotes living a life of virtue and integrity. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Think about areas where your actions may not align with your values. Making even small adjustments to live more authentically can greatly enhance your sense of peace.
The Stoic method.
Hello and welcome everyone. Today we embark on an insightful journey into the realm of Stoicism. This ancient philosophy, embraced by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, provides profound guidance for life's challenges. However, it's not immune to misunderstandings. Stoicism, with its rich history and deep insights, is applicable to a broad spectrum of individuals. Our exploration today focuses on 6 common misinterpretations that even the most disciplined practitioners of Stoicism can encounter, and how correcting these can lead to a more effective and fulfilling Stoic practice. Stoicism, established in the early 3rd century BC, is more than a philosophy, it's a way of life. It teaches the development of self-control and resilience as a means to overcome destructive emotions. Stoicism is about recognizing our power over our minds, not external events, as beautifully articulated by Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. But Stoicism is not just about enduring adversity, it's about thriving amidst it by cultivating a resilient and rational mindset. 1. Ignoring emotions. Stoicism is often misunderstood as promoting emotional detachment or indifference. In reality, Stoicism encourages a deep understanding and management of emotions, not their suppression. It's about acknowledging your feelings, comprehending their roots, and then choosing a response that aligns with rational thought and virtue. For instance, a Stoic might feel anger but will pause to understand its source before reacting, thus maintaining composure and making a decision that aligns with their values and principles, rather than being driven by the heat of the moment. 2. Overemphasis on self-reliance. A common misinterpretation of Stoicism is its perceived overemphasis on self-reliance, often misconstrued as a dismissal of communal support and relationships. However, Stoicism, in its essence, values the strength and support that come from a community. It advocates for a balance between self-sufficiency and mutual assistance. Stoics believe in enduring hardships independently when necessary, but they also recognize the importance of leaning on others and offering support in return, creating a harmonious and resilient community. 3. Neglecting pleasure. Stoicism is frequently misinterpreted as a philosophy that advocates for a life devoid of pleasure. Contrary to this, Stoicism teaches the pursuit of joy in things that are truly valuable and enriching, like personal growth, virtuous living, and meaningful community involvement. It's not about renouncing all pleasures, but about distinguishing between fleeting, superficial pleasures and those that contribute positively to one's life and character. Thus, a Stoic finds joy in simplicity, virtue, and the pursuit of wisdom, rather than in hedonistic indulgences. 4. Indifference to others' opinions. It's often thought that Stoics disregard others' opinions, appearing indifferent or even arrogant. However, Stoicism teaches discernment in valuing opinions. It's about understanding which opinions are constructive and can lead to personal growth, and which are unhelpful or malicious. A Stoic values feedback that is insightful and constructive, using it as a tool for self-improvement while maintaining the wisdom to not be swayed by baseless criticism or flattery. 5. Misinterpreting control. A prevalent misconception is the belief that Stoics claim control over more than is realistically possible. Stoicism, in truth, emphasizes focusing on what is within one's control, typically one's own actions, thoughts, and reactions.
The Stoic method.
Hello everyone. Welcome to our exploration of life's essentials through the lens of Stoic philosophy. In today's video, titled 6 Stoic Reflections on Nature and Simplicity, we dive into how ancient wisdom can illuminate our modern lives. We live in a world where the allure of complexity and materialism often overshadows simple joys. By turning to Stoicism, we find a path that leads us back to the heart of what truly matters. Join me as we uncover these timeless teachings and how they can enrich our everyday experiences. Stoicism, originating in ancient Greece and Rome, teaches us to distinguish between what is and isn't within our control. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus highlighted the importance of living in harmony with nature and embracing simplicity for inner peace and happiness. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This philosophy is incredibly pertinent today, where the quest for more often results in less satisfaction. In this segment, let's explore how these Stoic principles can be a beacon for us in the maze of our modern existence. 1. Embracing nature's rhythms, the Stoic way of life. In this reflection, we focus on syncing our lives with nature's rhythms. Look at the cycles of day and night, the changing seasons, and the flow of natural processes. Can we adjust our daily routines to match these natural patterns? Consider waking with the sunrise and resting with the sunset, planning activities in tune with the weather, and respecting the pace of natural growth. This alignment fosters a profound sense of balance and unity with the world. 2. Material minimalism, the path to freedom. Stoicism promotes a minimalist lifestyle, suggesting that true freedom comes from desiring less rather than having more. Reflect on your possessions and ask yourself what genuinely brings value to your life. By identifying and eliminating the superfluous, we open up space for what truly matters. This process is not about deprivation, but about recognizing and focusing on our essential needs, leading to a liberating sense of simplicity and contentment. 3. Mindful consumption, a Stoic approach to resources. Mindful consumption is an essential Stoic practice. It involves being aware of the resources we consume and their impact on the environment. Stoicism teaches us to use resources thoughtfully, reducing waste and promoting sustainability. This reflection encourages us to choose products that are eco-friendly, to recycle, and to be mindful of our carbon footprint. Adopting such habits not only aligns with Stoic values, but also contributes to the well-being of our planet. 4. Finding solace in solitude, the Stoic retreat. Stoicism values solitude as a means to personal growth and reflection. Spending time alone, especially in nature, provides a unique opportunity for introspection and connection with the larger world. Whether it's a solitary walk in the woods, a quiet morning in a garden, or simply a moment of stillness away from the hustle of everyday life, these practices allow us to recharge and gain clarity, enhancing our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. 5. Simple pleasures, appreciating the basics. Stoicism teaches us to find joy in life's simple pleasures. The gentle rustle of leaves, the smell of rain, the laughter of a loved one. Such moments offer profound contentment. This reflection encourages us to be present and to savor these small everyday experiences. By appreciating the beauty and simplicity, we cultivate a sense of gratitude and happiness that isn't dependent on external circumstances or material possessions. 6. Mindful relationships, the Stoic social circle. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of deep, meaningful relationships over superficial ones. This reflection urges us to evaluate our social connections. Are they enriching our lives? Fostering a few close, authentic relationships can be more fulfilling than maintaining numerous superficial connections. By investing time and emotional energy in people who truly matter, we create a supportive network that contributes to our growth and well-being, reflecting the Stoic pursuit of a meaningful life. Now let's pause for a moment. Reflect on your own life. How do you connect with nature? Do you find joy in simplicity? Assess your possessions, your lifestyle. Are they aligned with the principles of simplicity and mindfulness? Integrating these Stoic reflections into your life could be the key to a more serene and fulfilling existence. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you see these principles playing out in your daily life? Let's reflect on the life of Seneca, a man of wealth who embraced and preached the virtue of simplicity. His writings inspire us to find richness, not in material possessions, but in philosophical understanding and personal growth. Also, consider modern individuals who choose minimalist lifestyles, echoing the Stoic belief in the value of essentials. These stories are not just historical or theoretical musings. They are living proof of the power of simplicity. In today's journey through Stoic philosophy, we've explored 6 reflections on the importance of nature and simplicity. These teachings urge us to shed the superfluous, to connect deeply with the natural world, and to find joy in the basics of life. Remember Epictetus's words, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Let this guide you as you incorporate these Stoic principles into your life, seeking contentment and peace in simplicity and nature. For those inspired to delve deeper into Stoic philosophy and its application in today's world, I encourage you to subscribe and follow for more content. Consider reading works by contemporary authors like Ryan Holiday, or revisiting the classic texts of ancient Stoic philosophers. Embrace these principles of nature and simplicity, and embark on a transformative journey towards a more serene and meaningful life. Thank you for joining me today, and may your path towards simplicity and harmony with nature be as enriching as it is enlightening.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome to our community of seekers and learners. In today's fast-paced world, where chaos seems to be the norm, stress has intertwined itself with our daily lives. But imagine if ancient wisdom could unlock the door to a calmer, more fulfilling existence. That's exactly what Stoic philosophy, with its roots in ancient Greece and Rome, offers us. In this video, we're diving into 6 transformative Stoic strategies that promise to steer us through life's complexities with a serene and balanced mindset. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a practical toolkit for managing our thoughts and emotions, helping us to flourish in any situation. Join me on this enlightening journey as we rediscover age-old wisdom for contemporary tranquility. Stoicism, born in the 3rd century BC, is more than a philosophy. It's a way of life. It teaches self-control and resilience as antidotes to destructive emotions. Think of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, ancient guides who taught us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, perceptions, and actions. This approach is incredibly relevant in our modern era. It teaches us to direct our energy inward, shaping our responses rather than being at the mercy of external events. I remember when I first encountered Stoicism, it was like finding a compass in a storm. Its principles, focused on internal strength, have been a grounding force in my life, especially during challenging times. 1. Understanding and embracing the dichotomy of control. Recognizing what we can and cannot control is a cornerstone of Stoicism. When we focus on our actions and attitudes, we empower ourselves. For instance, you can't control a sudden rainstorm during your outdoor event, but you can control how you adapt to it. It's about finding peace in the midst of chaos by adjusting our mindset and reactions. This principle is a powerful tool for minimizing stress and enhancing our overall well-being. 2. Practicing mindfulness and living in the present. Stoicism emphasizes mindfulness, encouraging us to live in the now. When we worry about future uncertainties or dwell on past mistakes, we invite stress. Instead, by being present and immersing ourselves in the current moment, we can greatly reduce anxiety. Consider the act of eating. If we savor each bite, appreciating the flavors and textures rather than mindlessly consuming our meal while distracted by thoughts or screens, we enhance our experience and reduce stress. 3. Developing resilience through adversity. Stoics view adversities as opportunities to cultivate resilience. Instead of perceiving challenges as setbacks, we can see them as chances to grow stronger and more adaptable. Imagine facing a job loss. It's undoubtedly tough. However, by embracing this situation as an opportunity to explore new career paths or to develop new skills, we can transform a stressful scenario into a growth experience. This proactive approach to adversity builds resilience and inner strength. 4. Cultivating emotional intelligence. Stoicism teaches us to develop emotional intelligence, understanding and managing our emotions without being overwhelmed. This means recognizing our emotional responses, discerning why we feel a certain way, and then choosing a rational and calm reaction. For instance, if we feel anger bubbling up during a conflict, we can acknowledge this emotion, understand its source, and then respond in a measured, constructive way. This skill is invaluable for navigating personal and professional relationships with less stress. 5. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude is a key Stoic strategy for combating stress. By consciously focusing on what we're thankful for, we shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance. This could be as simple as acknowledging the comfort of a warm bed or the support of a friend. When we start our day by listing things we're grateful for, we set a positive tone, reducing the anxiety that stems from wanting more or comparing ourselves to others. 6. Embracing a philosophy of simplicity. Stoicism promotes living simply, which means valuing essential, meaningful aspects of life over superficial pursuits. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with messages urging us to want more and be more, Stoicism invites us to find contentment in simplicity. This could mean decluttering our living space, spending more time with loved ones, or finding joy in nature. By focusing on what truly matters, we alleviate the stress associated with materialistic and societal pressures. Reflection. Reflect on how these Stoic practices could be woven into the fabric of your daily life. Imagine the profound changes that could occur if you consistently applied these principles, turning stress into serenity, challenges into opportunities, and embracing gratitude and simplicity. This mindful shift can have a transformative impact on your overall quality of life. Challenge yourself to implement at least one of these strategies each day and observe the positive changes it brings.